What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to another guide for Disgaea 5. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to completely master and level up all of your weapon mastery to level 100. This is by far the quickest and fastest method for this, so let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? First of all, something that will help out with this is having equipment that has the equipment growth rank on. This isn't required, but it does speed things up. You are going to need one for fists, swords, and so on and so forth. Again, though, that is optional. Likewise, another optional thing is having equipment that will also give you extra weapon mastery. Now, in order to find the extra weapon mastery equipment, this typically spawns on muscle type items. There we go, equipment improvement. So that increases your weapon mastery EXP as well. Now, the easiest way to farm all of these muscle items and weapons with the properties on is simply via the hospital gacha reward. Now, as they were all optional, let's talk about the actual required stuff, shall we? And this is going to be the same for all 10 characters. However, you are going to need an extra 11th character, okay, that just has no evilities, doesn't matter, and as long as it has high movement and good damage, it is going to be perfectly fine. Now, with regards to our other characters, the characters that we are going to be leveling, okay, all need these evilities. Now, these ones do not matter, okay? These ones do not matter whatsoever. The main ones that do matter is Eye for an Eye, which guarantees a hit when you get a counter attack. Handicap, which means anything you attack will always survive with 1 HP. Counter Knowledge to increase your counters. Unity, that's just because I'm trying something right now. Retribution, which increases counter attacks. Forced Counter, which forces the target to counter. However, you can change this if need be. And then we have Damage Reward. This is what I'm going to test. I just want to see if we can get HL with this method. I don't think we can, though, because I'm pretty sure I tested this on the Japanese version. And then we have Weapon Fan. This increases the weapon mastery growth speed by 1 rank for all weapon masteries. Now, you could use other things, such as the Guru and Master Evilities as well. However, that means you would have to have one of these per weapon type. However, because I'm going to master them all in a single fight, we're just going to use Weapon Fan and the equipment growth abilities. This way, as you can see, you have pretty high weapon mastery ranks. S rank is the highest across the board. And this way, it just ensures that you have nice, fast leveling for all types, so we don't have to keep coming in and out of the stage. Then something else that will help this method as well is to improve your counter attack chances. The reason we're going to improve counter attack chances is more counter attacks, more abilities, okay? Also, one of the other things to take note of is support attack. I completely forgot to mention this. Attack an enemy unit within range when an ally unit attacks it. Because my attack range is actually pretty high, then it's actually going to give us a good amount of attacks. Even though some are only 1, once we actually get into the stage, I will be leveling with my bigger range weapons. So that will just improve it because it means even more counters going off. Also, one more thing you want to do is go into the cheat shop and change weapon mastery all the way up to the maximum that you can. The most CP you can get in the game is 1400%. However, you do need to defeat Carnage Ball in all 4 stages in order to actually get that high. Enemy strength can just be 0 stars. Now, we've gone over abilities. We've gone over equipment. As for classes, you can use any classes you want. Doesn't matter whether they are human, monster, unique, or generic. Now, I have put them in the accuracy squad just so they all have improved accuracy, as some of my stats are quite high. And now we're just going to go into normal stage mission 12.5. You can do this in Land of Carnage if you really want to. However, there's no need. Normal stage is perfectly acceptable. Once we are in the stage, okay, I'm going to bring out my killing unit. This is a unit without handicap or anything like that. And then we are just going to attack a few of the units. Now, some of the enemies will end up spawning from this base panel, okay? So we're going to go ahead and destroy that first as well. There will be one on the other side, which we are also going to go and destroy. Once we've done this and destroyed all these base panels, okay, we can then actually start with this method. But now, though, we need to destroy the base panels and the last few stragglers. Don't worry about some of these enemies, as there are still some down here as well. We're going to completely leave them alone. Like, ideally, they will not move even a single step. But now, though, just keep on killing all of the normal mobs, and then we can actually start this off. Now, I don't have the actual attack range there, so we're just going to use a bow, simply due to the fact we can then actually hit it. Right, last enemy. Okay, now that we've actually killed all of the enemies, what we're going to do is I'm going to put that unit back in the base panel, and then we're going to get the 10 units out that I am actually going to level. First things first, I'm going to throw the always counter geo symbol into the corner just so it is out of the way. And then I'm going to move my units further down. We're just going to build a nice little line here. And what we're going to do is, once we have them all in line, I'm going to change their equipment. Okay, the reason we're going to change their equipment in a minute is because I want to remove the movement equipment on them, and I'm just going to throw on any equipment that actually has the equipment improvement, which is basically going to be all fist items. This is not required though, so I'm going to leave that for the sake of this video, and then if you want to, you can feel free to go and throw some on yourself. Again, the easiest way to farm this is via the hospital gotcha rewards. So all we're going to do now is we're just going to have all of the characters actually attack each other. So obviously, depending on the character in question, okay, there will be some that level faster and some that level slower, because not everybody is an S rank. Once we have everybody targeting themselves, we're then going to execute, and then we just wait. This will take a while, but look at all the mastery ups going here. Now, as I said, this is where we're also testing to see if we can earn HL with this method using damage reward. I'm almost positive we cannot, as I'm pretty sure I did try this on the Japanese version. But anyway, look at all these counters. Every single attack going off is basically a level up on not only the weapon, but also the armor. Now, the reason we want these up to level 100 is this will actually increase the stats we gain from the equipment. Now, yes, it does take a while watching this happen every single time. So what I would suggest doing is, if you have multiple monitors or something like that, simply set up, start the attacks, and then throw a movie on, or YouTube or something like that on the other screen. As you can see, doing all the attacks there did take a good while. That would also take even longer, however. Yeah, and you don't earn HL from damage reward. I figured you didn't. But that will actually take even longer if you had even more range. So, for example, if I threw everybody on right now with a bow to increase their actual attack range, it means that they will all attack in unity. So they'll do a lot of combo attacks. Then the person countering will counter every single person involved in that counter, and so on and so forth. Now, you obviously can't do that for monster characters though. But if we look really quick, I mean, look at these levels, man. We're gaining a ton of levels straight off the bat. Even a C rank had just gained 12 levels there in one turn. That is just how insanely fast this method actually is. I suggest doing this for at least 10 characters, okay? A few uniques and a few generics. The more generics you have, the easier it's going to be once the online is available. Obviously, I am doing this on a review copy right now, and so because of that, online is not currently accessible. But all we're going to do is we're just going to keep attacking the units non-stop, and as I said, eventually you will get to level 100 with every single unit. And there we go, guys. That is how you easily level up and master all of your weapon mastery for every single character. You can do every single weapon in a single fight. All you have to do is just keep on changing equipment once you actually have one that reaches level 100. But though, everybody, that is going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope it has helped. If it has, then please be sure to smash that like button, and of course, drop a comment down below, as it greatly helps the channel. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more content. And speaking of more content, if you want to see any more Disgaea 7 guides, check the Disgaea 7 playlist down below in the description. All my guides are going to be in there. And if you have any questions that I don't answer in videos, then join the Discord server, also linked in the description, and it's also linked on my linktree as well. You can very easily reach me in chat lobby on our server. As always, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.